The Brazilian society is very welcoming, but um, highly disordered. What has changed the most in Brazil in the last decade was the economical situation of most people, of the country and the society itself. Yeah, I think it's highly related. Crime is led mainly because people don't feel equal to each other, and they have the need to grow in society in one way or another, and unfortunately sometimes the means to do that is through crime. Yes, when I was small and I noticed that um, two of my best friends, their parents had a supermarket and a farm, and they had a lot of toys that I didn't have, so I noticed there was some differences between us. Nothing very remarkable, but I did notice that we were not in the same financial situation. The Brazilian people is trying to prepare the country and themselves for the FIFA, but from an honest opinion, I don't think they're completely ready. I don't think we have the enough structure or all the means to make the best FIFA World Cup in the world or in history. Corruption. Corruption is definitely the biggest and problem in Brazil, and the one that slows Brazilian society the most. The organization of of the countries itself in Europe and the culture of the people, that it's less criminal. There's a very high values and standards that is, if it's not mine, I do not take it, and a culture of not stealing, a culture of respecting what does not belong to me, and helping each other to grow, to become better, instead of um, trying to be better by trapping others. Besides all the problems Brazil has, I still love the people. It's more than the country itself, the territory. It's the people. It's a festive people, welcoming, um, willing to help, willing to go the extra mile for someone else. Um, it's they're much more approachable than the average Europeans, and it's a warmer culture, and I love and I miss that about Brazil. Recently, Brazil had a series of we can call it revolution. It's an awakening that's happening, but it's only starting. I think it's only starting, and I think in the near future Brazil will have much more of that, much more um, protests and strikes and everything showing that they're not happy with the government, until it reaches a point that Brazil will eventually change into a better system where corruption is no longer the dominant um, key in the society. And I think Brazil's future is looking bright, but with a lot of battles and strives. The security, to be able to walk in any street in Brazil with peace of mind, knowing that you're not risking your life or you're not in danger at all, that you can walk midday or midnight at any moment in any street, knowing that it will be fine and you feel secure walking anywhere. The most extreme situation I've noticed is the difference between education and how in Brazil, if you have money enough to put your child in a private school, he will get all the possibilities, from sports to the best education with good professors and teachers. Whereas right on the side, the public education it's completely forgotten, it's completely forsaken by the government. It's teachers missing, they come when they want. The, the level of studying is not the same as in the private sector. It's much lower, and that was one of the things that struck me the most, when to see that how much difference does it make for, and how are the chances that someone that has a private education will go on further, whereas someone that had a public education will just have to stop, because not because he's dumb or anything, but because of lack of chances. Rio was the capital before, but since 52 years ago, Brasilia became the capital of Brazil because of war strategy. They thought that because Brasilia is right in the center of Brazil, they thought that it would be more efficient in case of a war. If Rio de Janeiro was the capital, or São Paulo, then in a war they would be easily taken because they're right by the sea. But Brasilia is right in the middle, so it would be more difficult for people to get to them. And it was completely built with secret passages and plan Bs in case of a war.